turn my dreams into reality, oh, and I can say it makes my soul complete,
Hello, my fellow creatures. So while I was looking back of the drawings of the redesign I did, which, by the way, when I did the first video, I actually did the entire thing in one day, I looked back and I feel like they just look the same as the original. I didn't really do much change to it except maybe the hair design or just adding more patterns. So, this video is gonna be a little awkward and embarrassing, but I'm just gonna post it anyways and see what you guys think. Alright, let's get started. So, my first redesign is Petals. When I got introduced with Pip, I thought maybe she was interesting, but in the same time, just annoying. She was the type of character I really didn't like. I did not like how they did Pit Petals, honestly. So when I was trying to do Pit Petals, I incredibly just kept the hairpiece and just changed the hair design and added a necklace and stuff. So I tried different type of cutie mark, but sadly, when I was creating Pit Petals, I didn't want to. I added the crown to represent royalty, but in the same time, I just feel like it shouldn't even be added to begin with. Like, you don't see Princess Celestia with a crown cutie mark or Twilight Sparkle with a crown cutie mark. Like, I decided to get rid of the crown entirely at some point. I wanted to add some flowers in some way. I don't know what I was doing here, to be honest. I really tried. As you see, as I was doing different different designs of the Kino mark, I decided to go by with a similar Kino mark with just added wings to indicate flights or something. And the color palette, again, I kept the color palette that it was originally, just changed the hairstyle and added the pattern that associates more to my universe, where Pegasus has a certain pattern that differs from regular ponies and unicorns. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about Pit Petals, honestly. The character and personality, I feel like keeping her the same in a way, but I don't know. I really tried here. There's really nothing else to go by from here, so I hope you just enjoy with the rest of the speed paint. And here is Melody Featherwing. Next is Zipstorm. So Zipstorm, every time I think or see Zip, and the fact that they made her character not like their actual full name and only keep with Zip, it kept screaming to me trans character. So I kind of made Zip a little bit more of a guy than a girl. I tried different hairstyles that's a little bit more of a boy haircut. But later on, I think I just made the hair similar to a little bit similar to what she had originally, except I gave that little like straight buzz on the back of her mane. But she is no longer a she, but a he in my universe. Like I said, it just kept screaming trans, and what type of trans person, I don't know. The first thing comes to mind is just a regular trans gender pony. Like, it's not gender fluid, it's not demi-gender, or it's none of those. It's like straight up just a transgender, transsexual pony. So I tried different cutie mark, and I kept going with the hourglass, and I added the wings to it, and I just couldn't decide which one until later on I decided to do the one with the wings. And I could have done other designs, but I couldn't think of any other type of design that would fit Zip, honestly. So I just sticked with what I liked it the most. As I was doing Zip, I gave Zip a little bit more of eyebrow piercing and maybe like some type of necklace. Try to make it more masculine as best as I can. I'm here trying different types of colors. I wanted to keep the eye color the same as Petals because they're supposed to be siblings in a way, and I just want to indicate that, you know, they're related in some way. I tried doing the same color mane as Pip, but I just feel like it didn't fit well. I even tried keeping the pink in some way, and I don't know. I did wanted to keep the coat white, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did came with like this reddish color, with the teal. I did even try a gray coat instead of a white coat. And, you know, I tried different colors. Let's just say that. I tried very different varieties of colors, and I just, at the end, I just stuck with the, like, reddish color with a freaking teal. That's what I went with. I'm here trying to add the, you know, the Pegasus design that's supposed to associate with in my universe. And yeah, so when I was doing Zip and I came to a conclusion of Zip being a trans, I wanted to keep that detectiveness that Zip had. That Zip was very, you know, wanted to figure things out and just want to solve things like a detective, like an actual detective would be. I wanted to keep that. That's why I put like the hourglass or the magnifying glass, I mean, on the part of the cutie mark. I wanted to say that Zip in my universe will be more very obsessive, like how their sister Petals is supposed to be obsessive with their music. I wanted Zip to be very obsessive in discovering things and very like just on top of people trying to find answers. And when they don't find the answers what they need, I would say that they probably develop like high anxiety, like they just need the answers right away. And for things to make sense, they don't like it when things don't make sense and they start to, you know, crash. That's my version of Zip. And yeah, so this is Zephyr Southwing. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's right here on the screen. Next up is Misty Breon. Just like Hitch, I did not know that Misty's last name was Bright Dawn. So when I came to find that out, I was a bit shocked. Um, as I was doing Misty, I just gotta say that even though I did not like the show, Misty just was my favorite character, is my favorite character. I love Misty. I love her personality. She's such a sweetheart. I love her. Um, I was very upset when they gave her a cue mark of a butterfly. I understand it's supposed to indicate of change or something like that, but it did not make sense to me because like how can that be a special talent of someone just changing? I don't know. That just it did not make sense to me. So as I was doing Misty, I wanted to keep her natural frizzy curly hair. And as I was doing the cutie mark, I wanted to represent like kind of like a heart puzzle piece, like therapist, like putting the pieces together. I try to come up with um, different cutie marks. I wanted to keep the heart to represent like her love and care to put in others. Um, as I was doing the different cutie mark, I end up using the cutie mark with the heart sparkles and the quill. I thought maybe that would fit perfectly with her. I wanted her to be like a therapist. Like she's good at solving people's problems. She's just not good at solving her own problem, you know? She's one of those type of ponies. So, using her skills and talent, she realized this after helping, you know, her new friends and stuff. I wanted to keep her personality the same. I just feel like it fits her so well. Just having like just go like with high anxiety and just like very shaky and scared about everything. I would say maybe like when after she escaped from her stepmom that she gave the confidence and not that anxiety just goes away. She stops being like scared. Because all that anxiety was just indicated from because of her stepmom, which I do want to do a redesign at some point in the later future because I just do not love the character design they did for her. So I really want to do that at some point, and this time you would actually see a drastic change and not just these minor ones that I've been doing with these other ponies. Back onto Misty, as you can see, I was trying to do different, different type of colorations. Um, I kept going back with the blue coat, and I decided, you know what, how would it look like if I have the blue patterns and then the white coat, or a dark coat with the white light blue pattern. I was trying everything, but I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I couldn't figure it out at all. So I decided to add some gradient a little bit later on. Um, but yeah. But and I feel like in my universe, Misty would be the one taking care and knows still learning, but knows a little bit about friendship more than Sunny does. To be honest, I would say Sunny doesn't know. The Sunny in my universe doesn't know much about friendship, but my Misty does. As you can see here, I tried adding the gradient of like a yellow gradient onto coat, and that's when I came to the final choice of actually doing the purple, yellow, and the peach color on the hair. So I put like heart patterns onto the coat, Just like how my Twilight had the sparkles, my Misty has the heart patterns. I try to keep patterns that represents from their cutie mark as much as possible. Um, and like I said, different patterns depends on the species of the ponies. So the Pegasus has different patterns than the unicorns. I wanted to give a little scar onto Misty, uh, and the eye being a little bit faded down to indicate damage on the coloration of whatever happened to her. I wanted to showcase that, that her stepmom wasn't a very good person. And in my universe, I feel like it'll be a little bit more, it shows a little bit more than just what they were showcasing in the show. Um, so I put that on to Misty, and I feel like the scar would be like her memory of what has happened in her childhood and the trauma, because it's what helped her become strong and let her become the way she is, uh, helping ponies, so they don't go through what she went through. You know, she's a therapist. That's the whole point. So this is Lumi Willowheart. Lumi Willowheart. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble about this redesign. If you guys want more redesigns, please let me know in the comments down below. I don't know. I really like the way I did these redesigns, even though they're kind of taking the same color palette as the original. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and what is your favorite. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys until next time. Bye.
Yeah, they come alive in the nighttime, but they go away when the sun rises. But they find their way back home.